Tritiyodyayah Sankhya Yogah. Sanjay says,
Tam tatha kripayaveshtam ashrupuर्णाकुलेक्षणम् विषीदन्तमिदं वाक्यमुवाच Madhusudanah.
Krishna looked upon Arjuna with infinite compassion. There he was, this great warrior, completely broken down, tears streaming down his face, overwhelmed by grief and confusion. And in that moment of absolute vulnerability, Lord Krishna spoke.
Kashmalamidam Vishme samupasthitam Anarya chushtamaswargyam Akirtikaram Arjuna.
My dear Arjuna, what has happened to you? This isn't the time to fall apart. You are standing at the crossroads of destiny and you are choosing weakness. This does not suit you at all. This path leads nowhere good, not to wisdom, glory, or even to peace.
Klepyam asmagamah partha netatvayupapadyate Kshudram hridaya daurbalyam Tyaktvotishtha parantapa.
Drop this feebleness of heart. It's beneath you. You're stronger than this, Arjuna. Stand up. You're a warrior.
Arjun says,
Katham bhishmamaham sankhye Dronam cha madhusudana Ishubhihi pratiyotsyami Pujahar varisudana.
But Krishna, how can I do this? How can I raise my bow against Bhishma, who held me on his lap as a child? Against Drona, who taught me everything I know? They deserve my reverence, not my arrows.
Guru nahatva hi mahanubhavan Shreyo bhoktum bhakshamapi haloke Hatvartha kamanstu guru niheva Bhunjiya bhogan rudhir pradigdhan.
I would rather live as a beggar, surviving on scraps, than feast on success stained with their blood. Every pleasure would taste bitter. Every achievement would feel hollow.
Nachetadvidmah katranno gariyo Yadva jayem yadivano jayayu Yani vahatva najiji vishamaste vasthitaha pramukhe dhartarashtraha.
I don't even know what's right anymore. Victory or defeat? What difference does it make when either way I lose everything that matters? Look at them. The very people I would want to share victory with are standing as my enemies.
Karpanya doshopahat svabhavah Prichhami tvam dharma sammudha cheta Yachreyasyanishchitam bruhi tanme Shishyasteham shadhi mam tvam prapannam.
My heart is drowning in confusion. My mind can't see clearly. I surrender to you completely. I am your student now. Please show me the way. I need your light in this darkness.
Nahi prapashyami mama panudyat Yachhokamuchhoshanam indriyanam अवाप्य भूमावसपत्नमृद्धं राज्यं सुराणामपि चाधिपत्यम्.
Even if I gained the whole world, even if I became king of heaven itself, this grief would still burn with me.
Sanjay says,
एवमुक्त्वा ऋषिकेशं गुडाकेशः परन्तप न योत्स्य इति गोविन्द मुक्त्वा तूष्णीं बभूवः.
And then Arjuna, that mighty warrior who had conquered so many enemies, spoke words that shook the battlefield. I will not fight. And he fell silent, right there between the two armies.
तमुवाच ऋषिकेशः प्रहसन्नेव भारत सेनयोरुभयोर्मध्ये विषीदन्तमिदं वचः.
Krishna smiled as he stood between those vast armies, looking at the grief-stricken Arjuna, drowning in sorrow, and thus addressed.
Shri Bhagwan says,
अशोच्यानन्वशोचस्त्वं प्रज्ञावादांश्च भाषसे गतासून गतासूंश्च नानुशोचन्ति पंडिताः.
You speak like a philosopher, but you are grieving over something that requires no grief. Those who truly understand life don't mourn for anyone, living or dead.
न त्वेवाहं जातु नासं न त्वं नेमे जनाधिपः न चैव न भविष्यामः सर्वे वयमतः परम्.
There has never been a moment when I didn't exist, or you, or any of these warriors around us. And there will never come a time when any of us cease to be. We are eternal, all of us.
देहिनोऽस्मिन् यथा देहे कौमारं यौवनं जरा तथा देहान्तरप्राप्तिर् धीरस्तत्र न मुह्यति.
Just as the soul in this body moves through childhood, youth, and old age without losing its identity, it simply moves to another body at death. Those who understand this truth aren't confused by such transitions.
Matra sparshastu kaunteya शीतोष्ण सुख दुःखदाः आगमापायिनो नित्यास्तांस्तितिक्षस्व भारत.
The experiences of hot and cold, pleasure and pain, they come and go like seasons. They are temporary visitors in your life. Learn to observe them without being disturbed. That is the secret.
यं हि न व्यथायन्त्येते पुरुषं पुरुषर्षभ समदुःखसुखं धीरं सोमृतत्वाय कल्पते.
The person who remains steady through it all, happiness, sorrow, everything, treating them as passing clouds in the sky of consciousness, that person is ready for liberation.
नासतो विद्यते भावो न भावो विद्यते सतः उभयोरपि दृष्टोऽन्तस्त्वन्योस्तत्त्वदर्शिभिः.
Here is a fundamental truth. The impermanent has no true existence, while the eternal never ceases. The wise know that the impermanent has no true existence, while the eternal never ceases.
अविनाशी तु तद्विद्धि येन सर्वमिदं ततं. विनाशमव्ययस्यास्य न कश्चित् कर्तुमर्हति.
That which pervades everything, which fills this entire universe, know that to be indestructible. Nothing and no one can destroy the imperishable soul.
अन्तवन्त इमे देहा नित्यस्योक्ताः शरीरिणः. अनाशिनो प्रमेयस्य तस्माद्युध्यस्व भारत.
These bodies are temporary vehicles. They have their expiration date, but the soul within is eternal, beyond measure, beyond destruction. So fulfill your duty, Arjuna.
एनं वेत्ति हन्तारं यश्चैनं मन्यते हतम्. उभौतो नाविजानीतो नायं हन्ति न हन्यते.
Anyone who thinks the soul can kill or be killed doesn't understand the truth. The soul neither slays nor can it be slain.
न जायते म्रियते वा कदाचिन् नायं भूत्वा भविता वा न भूयः. अजो नित्यः शाश्वतोऽयं पुराणो न हन्यते हन्यमाने शरीरे.
The soul is never born, so how can it die? It has always existed and will always exist. It's ancient, yet ever fresh, timeless, yet present in every moment. When the body falls away, the soul remains untouched.
वेदा विनाशिनं नित्यं येनम् अजम् अव्ययम्. कथं स पुरुषः पार्थ कं घातयति हन्तिकम्.
Once you truly understand that the soul is indestructible, eternal, birthless, and changeless, how can you think that you are killing anyone or causing anyone to kill?
वासांसि जीर्णानि यथा विहाय नवानि गृह्णाति नरोपराणि. तथा शरीराणि विहाय जीर्णान्यानि संयाति नवानि देहि.
Just as you throw away worn-out clothes and put on new ones, the soul discards worn-out bodies and enters fresh ones.
नैनं छिन्दन्ति शस्त्राणि नैनं दहति पावकः. न चैनं क्लेदयन्त्यापो न शोषयति मारुतः.
Weapons can pierce the soul, fire can burn it, water can wet it, wind can dry it. It's beyond all physical forces.
अच्छेद्योऽयं मदायोऽयम् अक्लेद्यो शोष्य एव च. नित्यः सर्वगतः स्थाणुरचलोऽयं सनातनः.
The soul can't be broken, burned, dissolved, or withered. It's eternal, present everywhere, unchanging, immovable, and ancient yet ever new.
Avyaktoyam achintyoyam avikaryoyam uchyate tasmadevam viditvenam nanushochitum arhasi.
It's invisible to the eyes, inconceivable to the mind, beyond all change. Knowing this truth about the soul, why would you grieve?
Atha chanam nityajatam nityam vamanyase mritam tathapi tvam mahabaho nevam shochitum arhasi.
But even if you believe the soul is constantly born and dies repeatedly, even then, mighty warrior, you have no reason for sorrow.
Jatasya hi dhruvo mrityur dhruvam janma mritasya cha tasmad pariharyerthe na tvam shochitum arhasi.
If you accept birth, you must accept death. If you accept death, you must accept rebirth. Why grieve over the inevitable?
Avyaktadini bhutani yaktamadhyani bharata avyaktani dhananyeva tatra ka paridevana.
Before birth, beings are unmanifest. During life, they become manifest. And after death, they become unmanifest again. What's there to grieve about in this natural cycle?
Asharyavat pashyati kaschidinma asharyavat vadati tathava chanyah Asharyavachanamanya shranoti Shrutvaphyenam vedana chaiva kashyet.
The soul is so amazing that some see it as miraculous. Others speak of it with wonder. Some hear about it with awe. Yet, even after all this, many still don't truly comprehend it.
Dehi nityam avadhyoyam Dehi sarvasya bharata Tasmat sarvani bhutani Na tvam shochitum arhasi.
The soul dwelling in everyone's body is eternally indestructible, Arjuna. Therefore, you shouldn't grieve for anyone.
Swadharmamapi chaveksha na vikampitum arhasi dharmyadhi yuddhachreyo nyat kshastriyasya na vidyate.
Now let's talk about your duty. As a warrior, standing up for righteousness is your highest calling. You shouldn't waver from this.
Yadrichaya chopapannam Swargadvaramapavratam Sukhina kshatriyaha partha Labhante yuddhamidrisham.
Warriors pray for opportunities like this, a righteous battle that opens the gates of heaven. You're fortunate this has come to you unsought.
Atha chetatvamimam dharmyam sangramam na karishyasi tatah swadharmam kirtim cha hitva papamavapsyasi.
If you turn away from this righteous duty, you will not only abandon your purpose and honor, but you will actually incur negative karma.
Akirtim chapi bhutani कथयिष्यन्ति ते व्ययाम् सम्भावितस्य च कीर्तिर्मरणादतिरिच्यते.
People will speak of your cowardice for ages to come. And for someone respected like you, dishonor is worse than death.
भयाद्रणादुपरतं मन्स्यन्ते त्वां महारथाः येषां च त्वं बहुमतो भूत्वा यास्यसि लाघवम्.
The great warriors will think you fled from fear. All the respect you've earned will crumble to dust.
अवाच्यवादांश्च बहून् वदिष्यन्ति तवाहिताः निन्दन्तस्तव सामर्थ्यं ततो दुःखतरं नु किम्.
Your enemies will mock your abilities with cruel words. Could anything be more painful than that?
अतो वा प्राप्स्यसि स्वर्गं जित्वा वा भोक्ष्यसे महिम्. तस्माद् उत्तिष्ठ कौन्तेय युद्धाय कृतनिश्चयः.
If you die in battle, you attain heaven. If you win, you enjoy the earth. Either way, you win. So, stand up, Arjuna. Make your decision and fight with resolve.
Sukha dukhe same कृत्वा लाभालाभो जया जयो ततो युद्धाय युज्यस्व नैवं पापमवाप्स्यसि.
Treat pleasure and pain, profit and loss, victory and defeat all the same. Then engage in your duty. This way, you will incur no karma.
शाते विहिता सांख्ये बुद्धिर्योगे त्विमां शृणु. बुद्ध्या युक्तो यया पार्थ कर्मबन्धं प्रहास्यसि.
What I have shared so far is the analytical understanding, Sankhya Yoga. Now let me teach you about Buddhi Yoga, the path of action with wisdom. This knowledge frees you from the bondage of karma.
नेहाभिक्रमनाशोऽस्ति प्रत्यवायो न विद्यते. स्वल्पमप्यस्य धर्मस्य त्रायते महतो भयात्.
On this path, no effort is wasted, no progress is lost. Even a little practice of this dharma protects you from great fear.
व्यवसायात्मिका बुद्धिर् एकेहा कुरु नन्दन. बहुशाखायानन्ताश्च बुद्धयो व्यवसायिनाम्.
Who walk this path have a one-pointed focus, but those without this clarity, their minds are scattered in endless directions.
यामिमां पुष्पितां वाचं प्रवदन्त्यविपश्चितः वेदवादारताः पार्थ नान्यदस्तीति वादिनः.
Those with limited understanding are swayed by the Vedas' elaborate descriptions of rituals, making them as the highest goal.
कामात्मानः स्वर्गपरा जन्म कर्म फलप्रदां श्रेयाविशेषबाहुलां भोगैश्वर्यगतिं प्रति.
Such individuals prioritize sensory gratification, high birth, wealth, and heavenly elevation, performing rituals for these gains.
भोगैश्वर्यप्रसक्तानां तयापायतचेतसां व्यवसायात्मिका बुद्धिः समाधो न विधीयते.
They are driven by desires for pleasure, for heaven, for power. Their minds get trapped in these attachments and they miss the real goal.
त्रैगुण्यो विषया वेदा निस्त्रैगुण्यो भावार्जुन निर्द्वन्द्वो नित्यसत्त्वस्थो निर्योगक्षेम आत्मवान्.
The Vedas deal with the three modes of material nature, but you, Arjuna, must transcend all that. Go beyond the pair of opposites, establish yourself in pure being, be centered in the self.
यावानर्थ उदापानि सर्वतः सम्प्लुतोदके तावान् सर्वेषु वेदेषु ब्राह्मणस्य विजानतः.
For someone who has found the ocean of truth, all the wells become redundant. Similarly, for one who knows the ultimate reality, all the various paths serve their purpose but are no longer needed.
कर्मण्येवाधिकारस्ते मा फलेषु कदाचन मा कर्मा फलहेतुर्भूर्मा ते संगोस्त्वकर्मणि.
You have the right to perform your actions, but you're not entitled to the fruits. Don't let the expectations of results motivate your actions, but don't slip into inaction either.
योगस्थः कुरु कर्माणि संगं त्यक्त्वा धनञ्जय सिद्ध्यसिद्ध्यो समो भूत्वा समत्वं योग उच्यते.
Perform your duties established in yoga, giving up all attachments. Be the same in success and failure. This evenness of mind, this is what yoga really means.
दूरेणायवरं कर्म बुद्धियोगा धनञ्जय बुद्धो शरणं मन्वेच्छा कृपणः फलहेतवः.
Action performed with expectation is far inferior to action performed with wisdom. Take shelter in this wisdom. Those who work just for results are missing the point entirely.
बुद्धियुक्तो जहातेहा उभे सुकृत दुष्कृते तस्माद्योगाय युज्यस्व योगः कर्मसु कौशलम्.
When you work with this enlightened understanding, you transcend both good and bad karma. Therefore, dedicate yourself to yoga. Yoga is the art of living skillfully.
कर्मजं बुद्धियुक्ता हि फलं त्यक्त्वा मनीषिणः जन्मबन्धविनिर्मुक्ताः padam gacchantyanāmayam.
The wise ones, working without attachment to results, free themselves from the cycle of birth and death. They reach that state beyond all suffering.
Yada te mohakalilam buddhiravyatitarishyati tada gantasi nirvedam shrotavyasya shrutasya cha.
When your intellect crosses beyond the fog of delusion, you will become indifferent to everything you've heard and are yet to hear. Nothing will disturb your peace.
Shruti vipratipanna-te yada sthasyati nischala samadhavachala buddhistada yogamavapsyasi.
When your intellect, confused by too many teachings, becomes steady and unwavering in meditation, that is when you will achieve true union, true yoga.
Arjun says,
स्थितप्रज्ञस्य का भाषा समाधिस्थस्य केशव स्थितधिः किं प्रभाषे किमासीत व्रजेत किम्.
Krishna, how can I recognize someone established in this wisdom? How does an enlightened person speak? How do they sit? How do they walk? What are the signs?
Shri Bhagwan says,
प्रजहाति यदा कामान् सर्वान् पार्थमनोगतान् आत्मन्येवात्मना तुष्टः स्थितप्रज्ञस्थितोच्यते.
When someone completely lets go of all selfish desires that trouble the mind, when they find complete satisfaction within themselves, that person has attained steady wisdom.
दुःखेष्वनुद्विग्नमनः सुखेषु विगतस्पृहा वीतरागभयक्रोधः स्थितधीर्मुनिरुच्यते.
Their mind remains undisturbed in sorrow. They don't chase after happiness. They are free from attachment, fear, and anger. Such a person is a sage of steady wisdom.
यः सर्वत्रानभिस्नेहस्तत्तता प्राप्य शुभाशुभम् नाभिनन्दति न द्वेष्टि तस्य प्रज्ञा प्रतिष्ठिता.
They remain unattached everywhere, neither celebrating good fortune nor cursing bad. Their wisdom is firmly established.
यदा संहारते चायं कूर्मुग्नानीव सर्वशः इन्द्रियाणीन्द्रियार्थेभ्यस्तस्य प्रज्ञा प्रतिष्ठिता.
Like a tortoise that withdraws its limbs into its shell at will, they can withdraw their senses from sense objects whenever they choose. Their wisdom is unshakable.
विषया विनिवर्तन्ते निराहारस्य देहिनः रसवर्जं रसोऽप्यस्य परं दृष्ट्वा निवर्तते.
When you abstain from sense pleasures, the objects may leave, but the taste from them might linger. However, once you experience the supreme truth, even that subtle craving disappears.
Yatato yapi kaunteya purushasya vipaschitaha indriyani pramathini haranti prasabham manaha.
The senses are so powerful, Arjuna. They can forcefully carry away the mind of even a wise person who is trying to control them. It takes constant vigilance to bring the mind under control and keep it that way.
Tani sarvani sanyamya yukta asita matparaha vashe hi yasyendriyani tasya pragya pratisthita.
Bring all your senses under control and fix your consciousness on me. When your senses are truly mastered, your wisdom becomes unshakable.
Dhyayato vishayan punsah sangaste shupajayate sangat sanjayate kamaha kamat krodho bhijayate.
When you contemplate on sense objects, you develop attachment. From attachment comes desire. From desires, anger.
Krodhat bhavati sammohaha sammohat smriti vibhramaha smriti bhranshad buddhinasho buddhinashat pranashyati.
Anger leads to delusion, which confuses your memory. And when memory fails, intellect is lost. And loss of intellect leads to one's ruin.
Ragdvesha vimuktestu vishayanindriyascharan atmavashyar vidheyatma prasadam adhigacchati.
When you engage with sense objects with controlled senses, free from attraction and aversion, with a disciplined mind, you attain divine grace.
Prasade sarvadukhanam hanirasyopajayate prasanna chetso yashu buddhihi paryavatishthate.
In that grace, all sorrows end. Your intellect becomes steady, established in peace. This is the gift of self-mastery.
Nasti buddhir yuktasya na chayuktasya bhavana na cha bhavayataha shantir ashantasya kutah sukham.
Without discipline, there is no clear intellect. Without such intellect, there is no meditation. Without meditation, no peace. And without peace, where is happiness?
Indriyanam hi charatam yanmano nu vidhiyate tadasya harati pragyam vayurnavamivambhasi.
A single sense organ running wild can carry away your intellect like a strong wind pushing a boat off course on the water.
Tasmadyasya mahabaho nigrahitani sarvashah indriyanindriyarthebhyastasya प्रज्ञा प्रतिष्ठिता.
Therefore, mighty warrior, when all your senses are controlled from their objects, your wisdom stands firm.
या निशा सर्वभूतानां तस्यां जागर्ति संयमी. यस्यां जागृति भूतानि सा निशा पश्यतो मुनेः.
What the world calls day is night for the sage, and what the world calls night is when the sage is truly awake. What is day for the world is night for the yogi, and vice versa. They live in completely different dimension of awareness.
आपूर्यमाणमचलप्रतिष्ठं समुद्रमापः प्रविशन्ति यद्वत् तद्वत् कामायं प्रविशन्ति सर्वे. स शान्तिमाप्नोति न कामकामी.
A realized soul is like the ocean. Rivers constantly flow into it, but it remains undisturbed, unchanged. Desires flow towards such a person, but they remain in perfect peace. Not so for those who chase after desires.
विहाय कामान्यः सर्वान् पुमां शरति निःस्पृहः. निर्ममो निरहङ्कारः स शान्तिमधिगच्छति.
The person who has given up on selfish desires, free from longing, without a sense of mind, that person attains real peace.
एषा ब्राह्मी स्थितिः पार्थ एनां प्राप्य विमुह्यति. स्थित्वा स्यामन्तकालेऽपि ब्रह्मनिर्वाणमृच्छति.
This is the divine state, Arjuna. Once you attain it, you are never deluded again. Even if you realize it only at the moment of death, you achieve liberation, merging with the infinite.
Om Tat Saditi Srimad Bhagavad Gita Supnishatsu Brahma Vidyayam Yog Shastre Shri Krishna Arjun Samvade Sankhya Yogo Nam Dvitiyodhyayah.
Thus concludes the second chapter of the Bhagavad Gita called Sankhya Yoga, the path of inner wisdom in the dialogue between Krishna and Arjuna, which is the essence of the Upanishads, the science of the absolute and the scripture of yoga. Om Tat Sat. That is the truth.